We could put some music on in the background. Copyright! No! No fun, no happiness. Ha! 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 Welcome to Tuesdays, Techies on the Tuesdays. I'm going to show you how to do some fun stuff on your bike, and if you're interested, you can come and watch every Tuesday as I do things with bikes. Today we are going to learn how to replace your shifter cable, and normally I would like to replace shifter cables on bikes that they actually need it, but today we're just gonna take my bike and we're just gonna replace it, and we're just gonna start fresh, because why not? What?
The camera.
Depending on the bike that you have, you're gonna need a few different things. For my bike personally, you're gonna need a T25, you're gonna need some cable cutters, and I believe you're gonna need a 3 Allen wrench screw. Also, you're gonna need some lube, some and also you're gonna need some grease. We use Slick Honey here. Also you will need a cable. Let's get started. So to start this off, these are your little shifter cables, and they will wear over a period of time. They will stretch and they won't give you, really good shifting. Also, when I'm working on a client's bike, if they're frayed even a little bit, I will replace them entirely, because it's just easy and it's easier to start a client off with a fresh cable. Sometimes these little ends will fall off as well. Usually it's just kind of a mess to put something in back on, and so you just gotta start again. So I have a fresh one on, or like it's pretty well fresh, but I'm just gonna cut it just for funsies and replace one real quick. So use your cable ties to cut off the end, or if you don't need to start off with cable ties. And then take your T25 and unscrew it from the derailleur, and then take it through all of these little derailleur wheels, and then go up to the top. And I just take off my shifter. Some people can do this while it's on the bike, but it's just easier for me. Some brands have little screws on top. Some brands, kind of cheaper brands, have little screws right here that you can literally take out so that you can just pull the shifter out, but never just take the shifter just completely apart, because usually there's a way for you to easily get to it. Let me grab my 3 real quick. Unscrew it. It's going to take off the top cap, and it's going to show you the insides of shifter. You don't want to take these apart, because these are actually pretty hard to put together. Take the old cable out, pull it through, see how well it goes through your lining. It's pretty smooth. Kind of shows that it's a fresh cable. A lot of the time, if you're having weird shifting problems, it could be because of your shifter liner. It could be your shifter cable. You take it through this little hole, comes through the other end. And it has to come up under the spring to be correct, and your cable's in. So then now you put the cap back on, screw back on. You always want to take parts off in an order, especially when you're taking things apart, like the fork or things with a lot of parts, and like wheels. You always want to take it apart with the order. You take it off and you put it back on. Then you can put this back on the shifter, back on the bike. And then once I'm done, I will end up torching this back on. And then you take a little bit of Slick Honey. Don't need a lot. Grease up the cable just a little bit. Put it back through your housing. Bada bing. And now that you've replaced your shifter cable, you'll need to unscrew your indexing screw. Mine wasn't that much screwed in. This will be explained in my derailleur adjustment video if you haven't watched that. And you put it back through your derailleur, which I like these a lot but they're a little bit harder to put in. And you're basically just doing everything you did at the beginning, but reverse. And like I said in that previous video, you want it not very tight, you just want it like pulled strict. You don't want it tight though. You want it to have a little bit of give, but not too much give. So that is how you replace a new shifter cable. Thank you for tuning in for Tech Tuesdays. Come in and comment if you want to see anything fixed or anything like that, and join us again on next Tech Tuesday. And pieces and deuces, little chiplets.